Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Everybody, it is Monday. We hope you are warm on this chilly morning. My gosh, yeah. Big dose of winter this weekend.
You know what, though? I went outside yesterday, and the fresh air was, the outside was like a little refreshing.
Like your voice squeak. The fresh air.
Well, I needed it because I've been I was under the weather all weekend long.
Oh, boy.
And so when I went out yesterday, I was like, actually, maybe I needed this. Like I needed, when the wind blew, I was like, oh.
It's nice for just a little bit. And then you gotta get inside.
Yes.
And you know, it was bitterly cold this morning. This morning was not a time to come
I didn't
out.
even see this.
Yes, so we're doing something special.
Oh,
we are
gosh.
celebrating Heather Abraham's 15 years at KDKA. Your official anniversary was Saturday.
Yeah.
So we wanted to celebrate today, and that's why we have bubbly. I opened it before we got on camera because I was afraid this would go flying like right into a camera, and we cannot afford to replace
Not
these.
good.
Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna celebrate with bubbly.
Aww.
And we are going to reveal one of my favorite pictures.
Oh,
so
gosh.
this is the picture of you when you first started here at KDKA.
Look at her.
Look, you were 12.
I was such a baby. No, do you know how old I was?
How old were you?
26 years old.
Really?
I was 26. Not quite the 13 you were when you started.
I was 13 when I started. No. Here's to you. Here's
Aw,
to 15 years.
thank you.
Congratulations. Do you remember your first story?
So, you know what? The timeline is a little fuzzy for me because I can't remember if I did my training first or went out on my first story, but I think what happened was I was taken aback that I was on the air for the first time, I think on my first day.
Oh, really? They were like, let's get her out there.
Because I
She
thought,
doesn't
it would
need
just
any
be
time
like
to get
training.
ready.
And then I believe on my first day, I did go out with Fred Williams and one of our photographers
yeah.
here.
And in fact, we have some video that you posted on Facebook that shows some of the early stuff.
Yeah,
and sort of
this was at News 12. That was at News
Brooklyn,
12 in
okay.
Brooklyn. And then this was just like video that I took from the years.
Right.
But yeah, so we went out and we were in Westmoreland County. People were stealing, was it catalytic, what were they stealing off of cars?
They could have, yeah, maybe they could have been stealing catalytic converters. Yeah.
I think that may have been what it was. We went, anyways, I just remember Fred took me to Boston Market. Anyways, that was and then I sat in our old newsroom set.
Yeah, and fronted the taped piece.
Yes, and I had on this hideous blue cardigan. You know, I wasn't expecting anything. I thought that I was coming in.
Hideous.
I thought I was coming in to do my paperwork, get my desk, settled in.
Right. Get
and
acclimated.
Yes, yeah.
Not here at KDKA, we're right out there.
Little baby Heather.
So I decided, I went through my phone because I was trying to find that baby Heather picture, and I realized how many pictures I have of you on my phone. So these are just some of the pictures, and like I stopped at I said that there were 38. I think there's more like 48.
Yeah.
But like just all the fun moments that we have had.
I know.
And that was very early when they were like trying me out on PTL.
I remember.
And would we work together and that sort of thing. We had done a New Year's Eve show together.
That's right.
And there you are, the 20th anniversary of PTL.
Do you know when that New Year's Eve show was? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I remember you had like a leopard jacket on.
Yeah, it was.
And maybe a tiara. Did you wear a tiara that night?
I don't believe so.
Maybe at midnight you put on a tiara.
It may have been a Happy New Year crown.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like the little
I call
paper
it a
ones?
tiara, but yeah, okay.
Like
all
the
right.
novelty Happy
Look
New
at
Year
you there.
We've had a lot of
I love
fun.
some of these pictures. I just love them.
So that New Year's Eve, it was December 31st, 2015, which means it's 10 years.
Well, 10 years since is that the night?
No.
No, that was a different night.
That was a
the
different
night
night.
of the blue couch when the blizzard came through.
When the blizzard came through,
and
do you
had
remember?
the giant eagle bag over your
Yes,
hair to try to protect it.
Didn't really do much of anything. No,
There's a lot of these pictures too.
trying to lift you up.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
You're a very good hug giver.
You know, there was so much.
Squeeze the daylights out of me.
I would say, like, truly, the first, 5 to 10 years, there was so much hard work, like boots on the ground kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Here, and like cutting my chops. When I walked into this newsroom, I was surrounded by Ralph Iannotti, Brenda Waters, Mary Rob Jackson, Harold Hayes,
John Shumway.
John Shumway. Patrice King Brown retired soon after I got here. I think it was like February of 2011. And so I was surrounded by all these amazing people who I could learn from. And but it was a lot of really hard work. And then when I got PTL, and I'm not saying it wasn't hard work then, but like, there was this shift in my career. I just could feel it. And then when I got to start working with you, my gosh, this has been the most enjoyable
like the universe,
time.
For whatever reason, brought us together, brought you to KDKA, and I am so grateful for that. So here's to your 15 years, and here's to
more memories for us.
Many more, yes. All right. We hope you had a great weekend. Wait, it's bad luck if to cheer.
Right, we have to take a sip.
So we have to. We hope you had a great weekend. Let's talk about ours, and we're going to begin with Heather once she downs this champagne.
Well, and of course, we actually want to start with something that you and I did together. More pictures to come of this because David and Gary cleaned out their entire house to make way for Team PTL to do a whole, last year we had so much fun doing this home for the holidays thing.
At your house.
At my house. So
which was a hoot.
Let's do something like that, only we'll go to David's house, and of course you have a piano, so let's make it a sing-along.
Let's make it a sing-along. So look at our special guest there with Gary, Jackie Ivanko. She is amazing.
She really is.
I mean, her voice, like, oh my gosh. Coming from someone who loves music, I wish that I could sing on key even, like, or understand that I am not singing on key.
Yeah.
She was amazing. So she was our special guest, but Frankie was there.
Yep.
He helped me make a cocktail. You made cookies.
Yep.
We don't have a picture of the whole PTL crew. I'm hoping someone took a picture. We have video though, because Boaz and Mikey and Daisy and Ron were all there. Kazoos were involved.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Mary Hours was there, because she's a KDKA person who can actually sing.
She can. So we thought we need somebody who can kind of drown us out. Do you know who
drown us out
was the most surprising, I think?
Who?
Our producer, Teddy Stevenson, who you know is incredible, is multi-talented because he started singing, and we knew that he could sing.
Well, he auditioned at CMU. I think he got in. And he's saying in my ear, I did, and then he chose to go to Michigan instead of working with Gary Klein.
I see. Are you regretting that decision,
no, we're so
Teddy?
glad that it worked out, because it worked out for us that Teddy's here.
Here now.
Yeah.
But when he started singing, I was blown away. I think we were all like, oh.
Well, Gary said, I want Teddy to sing solo sections. So like Gary printed out like the music for us, and then there were lines that was like, Teddy, and the very first time we went through it, I know you started to sing over Teddy's lines, and I was like, oh no, this part's for Teddy.
This is his.
Gary has
Don't
made
let
it
him.
very clear. Gary also told me, you stand in the back and mouth the words.
Well, there were a few times. One of the songs we sang had like different range in, and I just stopped singing. I just mouthed it.
But you had a microphone on, so Jeff and Scott, our photographers, they can listen and control all of that.
I
felt bad because they positioned me like right behind your ear, and I knew I was singing like off key right into Heather's ear.
It was true. It is
watch
true.
for it. It's the Heather and David holiday sing along. It's going to air Christmas Eve, also New Year's Eve, and who knows when else it'll air. We're going to keep you posted. So, what happened the rest of the weekend?
So my weekend was pretty boring because of congestion, feeling under the weather. But we got Rocco's pictures in from wrestling, and take a look at him.
Gosh.
Isn't he so stinking cute?
He is so stinking
He's
cute.
so stinking.
Yes.
So this upcoming weekend.
So intimidating.
I know. He's tough and mean. He's so tough and mean. So this upcoming weekend, he's going to do his first tournament, and we are so excited. I don't know if he feels ready, but it's just really fun. I think that he's liking it. It's so hard when they're this young. They're really just trying to get a feel for what they like. So we'll see how he does. And then, of course, it snowed on Saturday, and Sonny was outside. They didn't want to come in. And Sonny got to work before Frankie got home from work.
Wait, is this Sonny shoveling?
Sonny's shoveling.
Oh, she's the best.
Yes. Meanwhile, Lila and her friend O'Nelly were just like knocking on the neighbor's doors like, We'll shovel for some cash.
Oh,
Trying to make some money on it.
Oh,
yeah.
good for entrepreneurs. I like that.
Yeah. So there's Sunny doing some
Good
work
job,
for us.
Sunny.
And then
Sonny, you can stop by Lawrenceville anytime. Help us out.
last night we decided to watch Klaus, which is one of my favorite Christmas. It's just so
yeah, you were talking
good.
about
I
this
want
last
you to
week.
watch it.
I will watch it. I will watch it.
It's so special. It's about like this retelling backstory, if you will, of Santa Claus. And we watched that, and then we made popcorn. Sonny wanted fresh popcorn, and we have this little popcorn maker.
That's a fun popcorn maker.
It's a fun, and then you could see our elves in the background who made snow angels and a mess in the kitchen.
Of course they did, because that's what they do.
So we made
you know
some
what?
fresh
I
popcorn.
remember as a kid, I think it was Jiffy Pop. It was like a skillet that
Yes.
you would put on
Yeah.
the stove.
I remember that.
And it would just all pop up in
Right.
the, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they make that anymore. All right,
how was your weekend?
It was not, I mean, like, it was kind of low key because of the snow. So we went out, our friend Bill was having a few friends over for Saturday night, and he kept moving up the time because of the snow coming in.
Right,
So
right.
this was our drive home because, you know, and he sent me home with pumpkin pie and a whole container of Cool Whip. And
Is
you
it gone?
know, it's almost gone.
Yeah.
It is so fantastic. You know how I feel about pumpkin pie and Cool Whip. You should serve it with like
A sliver of pumpkin pie and just a lot
so
of Cool
much-
Whip.
Exactly. The ratio needs to be perfect. It's like a 90-10 kind of thing.
I saw your
Yeah.
video and I saw all the comments. People were like, David, what are you doing out in the snow? Slow down,
I
slow
know.
down.
Well, that was Gary driving.
Yeah. Okay.
For the record, no, he was very cautious. He's a very good driver. And then the second thing I want to show you, I think cat owners will relate to this. So I've gotten to the point where I tiptoe into the kitchen because if I make noise and Marvin knows I'm going to the kitchen, he immediately follows and thinks he's going to be fed. And even when I think I've been successful and I open the refrigerator door and then I close it and I look down and boom, he's there. It's like it's magic
it's a
that he
sense.
pops up. Like and then once I see those eyes, I cave and give him food.
Naturally,
which is why,
as you would.
Yeah.
As you
So,
would.
I don't know. Anyway, hopefully cat owners will relate to that.
Well, we should very quickly talk about what's happening tonight because there's a huge game happening for the Steelers over at Acrisure Stadium. Of course, things are a little bit quiet over there this morning.
There
Take
we
a look.
go.
Yep, you
Yes.
can see.
It's quiet, but it's not going to be quiet tonight. No. So the Miami Dolphins are in town,
Ooh.
and that is Monday Night Football. And here's what I learned. I didn't realize, I knew the Steelers at home Monday night, I had heard this before, did really well in Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
But these are the numbers, these are the stats that the sports people have for us. The Steelers have won 22 straight games when they play at home on Monday Night Football. So, fingers crossed.
Well, and here's
Yeah.
the other thing. I mean, I know that football players are prepared to play in any kind of climate, but we're talking about the Miami
Right.
Dolphins
Yeah.
coming in 7-degree weather. Are they prepared? I'm not so sure
I don't
that they're
think
ready for this.
I don't think so. So I think we have some video of the Dolphins that they posted. Oh, we don't have it.
What did they say?
All right. Well,
What'd they do? What'd they say? What'd they
They
do?
practiced in the snow at RMU.
Oh, so they could get ready.
Yeah. So they could get ready. So.
Frankie has football on all day on Sunday, as he does every week. And we were watching as the Kansas City Chiefs lost. They are not going into the playoffs. This
Yeah.
is like a huge deal. I feel like everything is kind of turned around this season, and we're going to see what happens. So fingers crossed for the Steelers. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, they've had a very good run, Kansas City has. All right, coming up in today's show, it's going to be very good too. The KDKA Free Care Fund Telethon, just 3 days away. And all week leading up to it, we're going to share inspiring stories from real families who know the power of your generosity.
And Move Over Book Clubs, a local library, is drawing people in for surprises that go well beyond a turn of the page. What's going on? Well, it may just surprise you.
Okay, you're hosting the holiday party, the dessert is gone, the hours have passed, and now you're wondering, how do you gracefully nudge your guests toward the door? Well, we're learning the smooth moves and holiday must-knows coming up next.
Today is Monday, December 15th. Thanks so much for joining us, and happy Hanukkah. The celebration started last night. We wish you all a happy Hanukkah. From tip thing to toasting, there are plenty of etiquette pitfalls to avoid during the holidays.
So grab your cocoa and get comfortable because our etiquette expert Liz Aquino is here to unwrap the secrets of making this holiday season not just merry and bright, but also polite and memorable.
Oh,
That's right.
Thank you for being here, Liz, as always. Let's talk about the tipping thing first, because I think you kind of run through all the people that you think maybe you should tip, but you never really know who and how much.
Right. I'm going to simplify everything for you. So first and foremost, consider your budget. If your budget doesn't allow for tipping this year, those big end of the year tips, a homemade gift from the kitchen is always great. A handwritten thank you note, really heartfelt to express your gratitude, is great.
Yes.
Now, if you are able to tip, here are some questions to ask yourself. First, what is my relationship with this person? So if you have a personal relationship, like we do with our babysitters or even our barista, that would warrant a tip. Something else to consider, do you tip this person regularly throughout the year? For example, a waitress at your favorite restaurant, you tip regularly throughout the year. You might not need a big end of the year tip in that case. Something more modest or a small gift is great. And then finally ask yourself how frequently you use this service. The newspaper carrier, package delivery carrier, lawn care company, trash collectors, you use them frequently, you rely on them, you would want to tip them. And Amazon is actually doing their Thank My Driver program again this year. So if you say into your Alexa, thank my driver, Amazon fully funds a $5 tip going to your driver right away.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about holiday parties because we know this time of year is very crazy and we can't get to everything.
Right.
So how do you politely decline a party or an invitation without being rude?
Okay, I love this question because turning down a party invitation is not poor etiquette. There's so much to do and everything's so expensive, we just can't do it all. We can't say yes to everything. So it's fine to turn it down. 3 things to keep in mind. You want to be clear, appreciative, and brief. So when I say clear, I mean RSVP in a timely manner with a yes or a no. A maybe or a we'll see doesn't really help the host with planning. So a clear yes or no. Be appreciative, say thank you for inviting me to your party, whether you can go or not. You want to show that you appreciate being included. And then be brief and honest. You don't need to overshare. Just give enough information to explain your absence. So something as simple as, unfortunately, I can't be there. I already have plans for that night.
Okay.
That's all you need. And with a warm, positive note, like, I'm sure it'll be a wonderful party. I can't wait to see you in the new year.
Yeah. I feel like if you start telling them too many of the reasons why, it sounds like a lie.
It does. It sounds like you're making excuses.
Right. And then I've got to go to the dry cleaners.
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe you just want to sit on your couch and watch Hallmark movies, and that's fine too. Just say, unfortunately, I already have plans for the night. Your plans could be on the couch.
They don't need to know
They
what the plans are. Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right, what about, and this always seems to happen at holiday gatherings, dealing politely with like uncomfortable life questions that for whatever reason sometimes people think
when are you having kids?
Right. When are you going to get a new job? Are you dating anybody?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. A very simple phrase you can come in with. You'll be one of the first to know when I get a new job or get a boyfriend, whatever the case may be, and then reroute the conversation.
Yes.
So I don't want this, a lot of times the anxiety leading up to, oh, I'm going to see Uncle so-and-so and he's going to ask me relentlessly about this. The simple reply is you'll be one of the first to know when I.
You know, I do think that this is like a big generational thing because there was a very standard, you get married, you have kids, you buy a house, get married, have kids, like it was very standard. So I think that there's this old kind of mentality of what's going to happen.
Yes, and
the
people
questions
are not,
come.
Yeah, and they're not afraid to share their perspective.
That's right. Okay, how do you gently signal to lingering guests that the party is now over and it's time to leave?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I always encourage people to put on their invitation an end time, but not everybody respects that end time. So I call it the photo finish. You get everybody together and say, hey, let's take a photo in front of the Christmas tree and then before everybody leaves.
Yeah.
And that kind of gives the hint. Yeah,
Yes.
it gets everybody up and that momentum kind of carries them toward the door.
Yeah.
Also, a cookie strategy is good. So if you have 5 or 10 people left, suggest everybody come into the kitchen and grab some cookies before they leave.
Before they leave.
Our problem is our parties go until like 1 o'clock in the morning, so sometimes one of us just Irish goodbyes and goes to sleep.
Well, no, that's happened in our house too. Someone has gone upstairs and then you're the one trying to have the party. Yeah.
Well, and take it as a compliment. They're having so much fun at your parties.
Liz, thank you so much. So much fun.
Those are such good ideas.
Liz teaches private and group etiquette lessons.
Yeah, and a link to her website with more info can be found on our website, PittsburghTodayLive.com.
Well, still to come, gifts only a lawyer would give. From staying out of legal hot water to protecting your peace, we are learning about the smart and surprisingly practical presents that just may keep you out of jail.
Oh, okay.
It's a good thing this holiday season.
It really is. Stay tuned. All right, up next, forget the hush-hush. Sign me up for the party. From extracurricular activities to tech tips, Daisy's showing us why the library is about way more than just story time. That's when PTL comes right back.
When you think of your library, you may think of only just books, but here at Whitehall Public Library, they are offering so many more resources, especially for the senior community out there. And to tell us more about it, I'm being joined by Anthony, who is the director here at the library. And Anthony, there are so many opportunities for seniors to come here. It really is a big draw for them. So what really are those special opportunities?
Absolutely have something for everybody, but our seniors are a group that desperately needs some of that help. Whether it is tech support with learning how to use our computers or even just internet access in general, we have that taken care of. We also work with the local senator and state reps offices to have satellite hours to provide assistance for anything from the rent and rebate forms to the transit access pass. We host a number of movies and craft programs that bring our seniors in and allow them to have that sense of community as well as some form of entertainment and working towards their own individual goals. Whether it is our shop talk that takes place and just allows them to come together to chat, or the knit and crochet club and the card groups that are just in here enjoying themselves. And of course, we have the obligatory tax help and other resources here. The information is always there, and the resources just keep growing every year.
Wow, it sounds like there's so much more than just, large print books or audiobooks that you typically think of. But of course, if somebody's not a resident here at Whitehall, how can somebody get support for their seniors in their community?
I always recommend check with your library first. Even if the library itself doesn't have the exact resource or service you're looking for, they will know who else to reach out to. We are always partnering with other nonprofits, local churches, and just even groups in general as a whole that might have something that you need, even if you don't realize you need it yet.
Wow, Anthony, that sounds like you have a lot covered for the seniors here.
We do have a lot covered, and we're going to have even more events coming in 2026.
Well, now we've come over to the Second Chapter Cafe, where so many of these fun activities happen right here in this room. And Quinn, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so in addition to our movies that we have and our craft programs, we also have our financial literacy programs that we're going to have in 2026. That includes fraud prevention, Social Security and trust, long-term care planning, and we also have a guest coming in January for our senior craft, and she's going to walk some seniors through how to make a paper star.
Ooh, so then they can get all the opportunities to socialize, but also do some fun crafts while they're at it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I really love the fact that you're bringing in those experts, because sometimes seniors really need those opportunities for people to just talk about what's going on in their lives.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for giving us a tour. There seems to be so much going on here at the Whitehall Library. But of course, for all of you out there, it's not just for seniors. If you are looking for any resources in your community, be sure to check out your library right around the corner from your home.
And as far as we know, she's still at the library. Yes.
There's so much to do there. You don't have to leave.
Daisy anymore. Yes.
We also want to pass along our book of the month, The One and Only Family. Now, this is a chapter book. It's the final book in its series, but can be a standalone too. This is about a gorilla family. It's really sweet. Ivan becomes a dad, and the book really focuses on hope and resilience. You can give it to your young readers or read it along with them if they're, middle readers in that grade. We'll have the link to it and the activities sheet, more information on the services for seniors, as you just heard about, on our website, PittsburghTodayLive.com.
All right, from surprise celebrity baby announcements to brand new bundles of joy, Hollywood's cribs are busy. We are breaking down all the baby buzz sweet reveals in today's Pop Talk Live.
And we knew it was coming, but when the wind blows, it still takes your breath away. We're getting the deets on what winter has in store for us next. That's after the break. Oh, it's cold outside.
Oh my gosh. I mean, so many schools were delayed because of that today.
Yeah.
And we were just looking at that picture tray of the river. There's ice on the river already.
Yeah, and not to mention you have some snow totals now.
Right, a little thin sheet of ice out on the rivers. Don't go out on it. It's way too thin to do that. But yes, we've had over a foot of snow in parts of our viewing area. Northern West Virginia, Preston and Monongalia counties really doubled down on those snowfall totals. Now, officially in Pittsburgh this weekend, we came in with 5.7 inches, and the totals really lightened off farther off to the north. Now, all that snow that's on the ground at the present moment will start to melt away slowly but surely Tuesday and Wednesday, and I think we really get rid of a lot of this Thursday and the Friday. And you can see why as we look ahead to the 7-day forecast. Look at the warm-up we have in store toward the middle part of the week. 40 for the high on Wednesday, 51 on Thursday. That comes with widespread rain and strong winds Thursday night and the Friday, so that's going to chip away at that snowpack. And it will turn cooler toward the end of a week, but not as cool as the last several weeks have been across our area.
Yeah, 51.
That's crazy.
Little heat wave.
Well,
It's almost a heat wave. Yeah.
Right, let me tell you, from my time covering news and everything, you know this too, David, I immediately think of broken water lines. As soon as I see
that's true.
7 degrees and 51, do not mix in Western PA.
Right, watch those pipes this week because we
I'm
could
telling
certainly
you.
have some of that going on.
All right.
Thanks, Trey.
Thanks, Trey.
All right, on this show, we talk a lot about gifts for sports fans or foodies, but what about gifts from a lawyer?
Now, that is a very specific category. But first, get your phone or device ready, scan the QR code on your screen right now, or go to KDKA.com/connect because we want to know, have you wrapped up your Christmas shopping yet? You'll have another chance to scan when PTL comes right back. What would a lawyer put under the tree? Maybe something practical and something that helps keep you out of legal trouble?
Well, before we get into gift ideas, we want to know, have you wrapped up your Christmas shopping yet? So while you're answering, Armand Leonelli from Edgar Snyder & Associates is here with smart gift ideas that will keep you and everyone around you safe this holiday season. These truly are practical things. Some of them maybe people have, some of them maybe people didn't even think about. We're going to start with something most people have, but it's really important. It's simple, a snow shovel.
I know, so I probably thought about this too much like a lawyer. And I thought, if you give someone a shovel, they actually have to work.
Yeah.
So I actually thought what a better gift would be is if you paid for snow and ice removal for someone for like 3 months.
Very nice.
Really good.
Yeah, I didn't want to give my parents a shovel and tell them to,
Yeah,
get to work.
get to it, Mom and Dad. No, but that would
All
be
right,
a
that's
really
a great
wonderful
gift.
And really the importance of this from the legal side of it is keeping our sidewalks clear. We know if people fall on our property, it can become a liability for us.
Yeah, and I think about it both ways. Of course, from a liability standpoint, you have to keep your property free and clear from snow and ice. But this time of year, a lot of different people are coming in and out of your house, and God forbid somebody got hurt, one of your family members. That's really even worse than the legal side. So you just want to keep everyone safe.
It's keeping them safe too, of course.
All right, let's talk about car-related gifts, because you have a great list here. And tire inflator, emergency kit, heated ice scraper, dash cam. Dash cam is something that people might not always think about, right?
Yeah, I think a dash cam is a great gift idea. You hate to think something bad would happen, but it just preserves evidence. If there's an accident, likely you caught it.
Right.
And then this was another area as a lawyer that I thought all of those things are practical, but I think what's even a better option is getting someone roadside service like OnStar or AAA.
Right.
That way, if you're stranded, you don't have to figure out how to, jack up a car or do anything like that.
Right. Oh, it's peace of mind too that you've taken care of your loved one that way.
Right.
I love this idea of gifting services.
Yeah, that was my theme.
All this entire time you're talking, I was like, I would actually really love that.
Yeah,
I got that.
that's a great gift.
What
You
an
just put it in
adult
the cart.
thing. Right.
Yeah.
What an adult thing. Reflective wear or wearable lights for bikers, runners, your pets as well.
Right, same thing. I mean, the theory, obviously, when you're a lawyer, is you want to keep people safe. So anything like reflective gear if someone's a cyclist, or a cool helmet, something like that. But then just to tie it in again, I was thinking, what would a lawyer give? And what I actually would give is I would buy someone additional insurance. Like I would buy them underinsured motorist coverage, or say, hey, I paid for your auto insurance for the next 6 months. I just thought it was a unique way that a lawyer would think.
Wow, you know what? I would not mind being on Armin's gift list.
You know, is there something to, like, is there bike insurance? I mean, I know that our bike may not cost as much, it's a couple $100, but even like insuring the biker.
I mean, just the things you would think about, obviously having health insurance,
Yeah.
homeowners insurance. There's a bunch of different coverages that you can have to protect yourself.
To carry that.
There's not like car insurance for bikes,
No.
like that kind of thing.
No.
No,
Okay.
maybe if you go to Lloyd's of London and you have like a leg that's worth millions of dollars, like David
That-
Beckham or something.
That would raise the bar, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now apparently you have a closer kind of gift that you want to talk about as well.
Yeah, this is the big reveal. So it's what everybody in Pittsburgh wants, which is Edgar Snyder Law Firm swag. So we got you guys a couple gift baskets, and some of them are practical though. So you have a beanie in there, some coffee mugs, and
That's all
water
practical.
bottle. So
Yeah.
that's what you really wanted. Now,
And there's a
now you're gonna
card
have
in
a
the
good
back
season.
to pay for my insurance for a year.
Yeah, I got you a service for 6 months too.
I appreciate that.
This is really cool. Thank you
Yes.
so much. These are some practical gifts, but honestly, I think that they're really great, especially as adults when we probably need less stuff. This kind of thing.
I wish I had an ice scraper this morning. My windshield wipers were frozen to my windshield.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and a heated ice scraper, that got my brain going because I don't have that.
They're pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Wow.
All right. Thank you so very much for joining us today.
And for the gifts.
All right, let's check out the results from today's question. Have you wrapped up your Christmas shopping yet? And we should ask you, have you wrapped up your shopping? Do you get all your, no?
Negative.
Negative. Okay, got it.
But I'm getting subscriptions, so it should be easy.
It looks like for
Okay.
most people, the answer is no right
Yeah,
now.
the answer is no for me.
Is it?
I'm like maybe 75% of the way there, but not wrapped.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
your one gift is done. The other one is not.
I'm done.
Yeah.
It's just the wrapping.
Really? Yeah.
It's just the wrapping.
There's a lot of that too. All right. Thanks
So
to Edgar
sweet.
Snyder and Associates for sponsoring today's straight to the point conversation. And for this.
And for this, thank you.
right.
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
Up next, he looks like any other fifth grader, popping wheelies, shooting hoops, tossing the football with dad. But behind his smile is the story of grit, grace, and a little something called Porter Power.
This local kid reminds us what true strength looks like. We are sharing Porter Harmon's heartwarming story when PTL comes right back.
The 72nd annual KDKA Free Care Fund Telethon is this Thursday. The Free Care Fund at UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh ensures that no child is denied medical care.
And this week, as we get ready for the telethon, we want you to meet some of those children. We begin with Porter, one of our 2 junior co-hosts for this year's telethon. Christine Sorensen shares Porter's story.
At 11 years old, popping wheelies on his bike, shooting hoops in the driveway, and playing football with his dad and older brother in the front yard, Porter Harmon of Ingomar looks a lot like other boys. But Porter is not your average 5th grader.
I mean, he inspires us every single day just by how he lives his life.
When Porter was just 3 years old, his mom noticed a pretty nasty bruise on his arm.
Porter, what happened? Where did that come from? I don't know, typical 3-year-old kid.
After noticing a few other bruises, she called their pediatrician. After a suspicious-looking blood test, Porter was sent to UPMC Passivant for more blood work.
By the time we got home, they said, we need you to get down to Children's ER right away. We don't like what we see.
Within 24 hours at UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, Porter was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. He began chemo just a few days later and did several rounds of it over the next 6 months.
Children did such a wonderful job from that first moment that we were there up until the last moment that we left.
Because he was so young, Porter doesn't remember much, but what he does remember seems to be only the good things.
And then I remember foot massages at night and yoga and painting and the playroom and soccer with my nurses and doctors, my dad.
And that's by design. You You see, at UPMC Children's, they focus not only on the physical health and well-being of every patient, but also the emotional.
Those people are heroes. The doctors, everybody there, like they know what the families are going through, but they make it as pleasant of an experience as they could humanly possibly make it.
The activities that they have for these kids that are there, from music therapy to art therapy to yoga, just going to the atrium floor and being able to run around in that maze. I mean, those were things that just helped make our days go so much better.
And I think that's part of that family atmosphere that Children's Hospital creates.
We all are so blessed to have Children's Hospital in our backyard.
The Harmons also had a community of care and compassion around them at home.
But I know with our faith, our family, our friends, we couldn't have done it without them. Our neighbor across the street at the time was a high school junior, I want to say, and he made these Porter Power bracelets, and I still have mine on. I'll never take it off. And
me either. Yeah, just a reminder of what we've been through and how we're standing here 7 years later.
Porter is now 5 years cancer-free and got a huge surprise when he went to ring the bell.
I walked in the room, and then around the corner, Cam Hayward was there. I was like, Cam Hayward. He met me in the hospital before, and I just like loved him. He's turned into my favorite player.
But Cam isn't the only Pittsburgh celebrity Porter met during his time at UPMC Children's. Back in 2018, he got to meet several Penguins players, including Sidney Crosby.
And I seeing them. They were fun.
Porter is also now part of the Pediatric Cancer Survivorship Program at UPMC Children's, which, among other things, helps to educate them about their health history.
Because I didn't remember much, and then it'll help me because when I'm in the doctors and I need to sign out a paperwork thing and what health have you had in history, I can write down I had cancer.
It's such a cool program that they thought of this, because a little boy that was 3 and 4 years old, he doesn't remember and doesn't know, and now he can be taught what his health history is.
But it's good that they teach these kids their history, but not in a scary way.
And while Porter's history is important, the Harmons are also enjoying the present and focusing on the future.
Now I feel amazing. It's good to do whatever I want.
He's thriving and doing well now and in remission and living his best life.
Health and happiness, that's all. I mean, every night I pray by his bed every night. That's what I ask for, just health and happiness. And he exemplifies it every single day.
He's ready to take on any adventure. He wants to learn, he wants to live. He is just going to, whatever he puts his mind to, he's going to do it.
And when your own kids, your own heroes, I mean, it's very special as a parent.
I'm super blessed that God made me, healed me in the hospital, and people said so many prayers for me. It's just special that I'm cancer-free now.
Cancer-free, thanks to UPMC Children's and Porter Power.
Wow.
It is so difficult to watch your child go through something so hard and to be in pain like that. And my goodness, thank goodness that he is okay today.
Yeah, we are so blessed to have Children's Hospital.
We really are. And this is the moment to help kids just like Porter. Please join us this Thursday from 3 until 8 p.m. and donate to the Free Care Fund.
Your donations help thousands of local children and their families every year, and we could not do it without you, and it's great to see Porter's smile now.
It really is. And we know Porter likes music. Well, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour documentary dropped over the weekend, and it revealed more than just behind-the-scenes moments. Turns out Taylor might be the ultimate boss. We're unveiling the eye-popping reasons why. Next.
This show created a bonding.
A lot happened in Hollywood over the weekend, so let's dive right in.
Yeah, Melanie from 100.7 Stars, The Bubba Show, is here to get us caught up. And we start with Taylor Swift, Melanie. That's a wonderful way to start. I know someone who had a Taylor Swift viewing party Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I did watch the documentary. There's 2 episodes that were dropped this past Friday. And the big part of the episode number 2 was the fact that she was openly giving out bonuses to all of her riders and her truck drivers and her techs and her caterers and her dancers. And she gave out $100,000 each to her drivers and reportedly $750,000 to her backup dancers. Now, she wrote a note to each of them separately and then wax sealed it. You can see her doing this in episode 2. I'm talking about, that's a great boss. That's a big bonus. And I'm not sure about you guys, but she said if the tour does well, naturally, and the more tickets that are sold, that is how much money they would get. So every time those ticket sales went up, she would just up the bonuses in their End of the Eras tour packages.
Wow.
Pretty sweet, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't all employers do that kind of thing?
Also, like, I mean, but truly, I mean, what do you do with all that money? She made so much money. I think at some point it just becomes excessive. You're probably like, I can't spend this all in one lifetime.
Take
Let's
care
give
of
it
your
to the
team,
people.
right?
It makes a lot of sense.
She appreciates them, makes them feel appreciated.
There was also
for
some
her.
big breakup news. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, so over the weekend, Amy Schumer, there was talks about her and her husband that they were going to be splitting up. And after 7 years of marriage, she did put it online. It was kind of a funny, typical Amy Schumer post, like blah, blah, blah. Yes, we're breaking up, blah, blah, blah. That's what she put. But after 7 years, they've decided to divorce, and their main concern is their son, Gene. But it's going to be very amicable. She loves Chris. He loves her. But it's time that they are parting ways, she said. And she posted that picture you could see right there when she made the announcement on Instagram this weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh,
it's always sad to see that.
It is. Yeah.
All right, let's talk. Let's talk happy.
Yeah.
Let's talk baby news. And you have a couple of baby. So tell us about the first one.
Yes. Okay, so the first one, if you or your kids, anybody grew up watching Sweet Life on Deck or the Disney show Jessie, the star from Jessie, Debbie Ryan, and her husband, Josh, had their first child together, and it was a home birth, and she put it on Instagram. She was very, very forthcoming with it. Yes, you can see there they had a little girl, and her name is Felix Winter. And a lot of people, including my children, remember Debbie Ryan. So this was like a really cyclical turn of events for them. They're like, wait, she's old enough to be married and have kids? Yeah, she is. There they are. They grow up. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. It was a nice little home birth, and that was, great for them. And another big announcement, if you didn't see this one, is Josh Allen, quarterback Josh Allen, and his wife, Haley Steinfeld, announced that they are going to be, oh my goodness, parents, the cutest video. He's hugging her belly right here. She has mother on her fleece jacket. And when they turn around, you're going to be able to see, if that clip shows it, that there's a tiny little snowman in the background that they both built that they're looking at. So, yep, baby's due 2026. Not sure of the time. Yeah, not sure of the date yet, but 2026 for sure. There you go.
Cute.
Happy news.
Love that. Okay, well, I'm glad we ended on a very positive note. Thank you, Mel.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Melody.
Thanks, guys.
We'll talk to you
Merry
next
Christmas.
time. Merry Christmas to you. Melanie Taylor of 100.7 Star. She joins us on Mondays for Pop Talk Live.
We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. That's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. We're taking you to the mall, one of my favorite places to people watch, and Daisy is learning what's trending in holiday makeup.
Okay, so Daisy has the face and Heather has the hair, right?
That's right. It's off to the salon to check out the hairdos that are slaying the season.
Plus, our next community hero is revealed. So far, we've been to Ambridge, Westier, and the North Hills. Find out which town has our next hidden star.
We'll see you tomorrow for all that and more.
Make it a great day, Pittsburgh. Stay warm.